Hi there, it's Dr. Terry Levine. Welcome back to Digital Marketing for Coaches and Consultants. And today I'm actually going to give you an example of what I did for a software as a service business. And I want you to use your thinking cap and ask, how can I apply that to my coaching or consulting business if you want to stop struggling and easily grow your business? So I was working with this software as a service company and they wanted to grow their business fast. They happen to also be a coach who's doing software as a service as a new business. So I created the following marketing plan for them and it worked so well. I wanted to share it with you because if you're creative, you can apply it to your coaching and consulting business as well. So the very first thing that I needed to do, because they were newer, is I had to help them acquire new customers. So if you need more clients, pay attention. I created a free 7-day trial of their software. You could do that with your consulting, right? Or your coaching. And a credit card was required and the card was charged after 7 days if they did not cancel. They added 3,691 active monthly paying customers in only 90 days using this strategy. Now, because they wanted to make sure that this model was scalable, along with that, the second step was to launch an automated webinar funnel with 2 offers. Pay attention, this applies to coaching and consulting. So here's what would happen. People would register for the free webinar. And this is when my software as a service company makes a one-time offer to get a particular 7-day free trial of the software. And at the end of the webinar, there was an offer for $700 to use the software for 6 full months, plus get access to a free training. And I have to tell you, this worked like crazy. It will work in a coaching and consulting business because I've done it there as well. The offer converted at a little over 12%, which gave my client money to spend on ads at a profit. So this may sound strange, but we weren't interested in making money on the $700 offer. We simply used that offer to pay for ads because even if my client simply breaks even, they're acquiring leads, trials, and customers for free at scale. And so the $700 offer was bringing in cash flow. It was growing the business. $700 buyers continue typically on the subscription after 6 months. And then we positioned the offer right, which is why the offer converts so well. The offer itself, as you know, is king. And even small changes can lead to really big results. So the average customer of this particular software pays $70 per month, and there is a higher, more premium package at $125 a month. So on the webinar, I had my clients sell 6 months of the premium package for only $700. Now you might be like, well, there's no advantage for people to prepay for the software 6 months in advance, but I've been trying it. So here's what I did, and this worked. On the webinar, I had my clients sell an 8-week course that would teach the best strategies for using the software. And I had the client clearly tell their audience that the course itself would sell for $1,500 all by itself. And by the way, that's factual and that's on my client's website. Okay, the course itself sells for $1,500. Then I had my client throw in 5 bonuses. I'm not going to go through all of them, but the big bonus was bonus number 1. Free 6 months access to the software. We call that the best package. My client screen shared, show them that they can pay $700 for the package on their website, or today they can get it for free when they invested in the course. So can you really breathe this strategy in? They still will pay $700 for it, yet it feels very, very different now. It feels like they're getting an amazing deal. The other thing to keep in mind is paying for ads. The client didn't have a massive audience, didn't have connection with people with a large audience. So in this case, running paid ads was the fastest way to grow their business, period. And it's the main traffic source and the reason why my client was able to build an email list of over 78,000 people from scratch in right under 6 months, grow from zero as a startup software as a service company to over $190,000 a month in recurring income in 6 months, and to get more than 1,700 customers on a monthly subscription. So I want you to keep something in mind. This client started with no audience, brand new software, brand new market. And here's the truth. Ads work. And if they don't work for you, it's because your offer, frankly, is no good, or your sales process doesn't convert, or you're just not good at creating, optimizing, and scaling ads, which I find most people are not very good at. So I hope that you're being creative and you're taking this in and saying, how can I apply this to my business? This should have been very helpful for you. If you want to talk about your business and see if we can create a plan for you, we're happy to do that. Just go over to heartrepreneur.com and schedule some time, and we'll be happy to chat with you, give you some ideas, and help you create your marketing plan. All is our way of giving back. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe, share the podcast, and leave us a 5-star review, would you? Thanks for joining me. Bye for now. See you next time here at Digital Marketing for Coaches and Consultants.